Here we go.
Welcome back to the Baltimore Orioles franchise on MLB the Show. I am your host, longtime listener. Be sure to hit that like button and hit that subscribe button, comment below. I should point out we skipped an extra round through the rotation because the next time up we were due to play the Mariners again. Didn't necessarily want to go that route, and naturally, as I then funnel forward, we land on the day where we get to face freaking Jacob DeGrom and the smoking hot Mets coming in at 22-12. DeGrom has been dealing. He's got a whip of .82, the ERA at 2.7. Now we'll have John Means on the hill, who has been pitching very well. The problem, though, is that I don't know if we're going to be able to score runs on Jake DeGrom, especially the way that we have been hitting. Now Means pitched okay in his last outing. He got off to a rocky start, gave up 3 runs, I think, and then settled down and ended up giving us a solid start. But we're still sitting a game above 500, but this one is going to be a challenge. He throws gas. He's got a 92-mile-an-hour slider, 87-mile-an-hour changeup, and an 84-mile-an-hour curveball. I think my strategy is going to be to try and take away that right there. Is that too low? Please be too low. All right, I don't want to let him get me chasing that stupid slider down and away to righties off the plate. And he locates the ball well enough that if I just late on that. If I take, that pitch away, like right there, that's going to help me. But now, like, I can't expect him to throw it again, can I? I mean, he's thrown 3 out of 4 pitches in the slider. This is going to be a fastball.
The execution didn't work, but I like the idea
good hang.
behind it.
A little bit low there. Does he go back to the slider? Doesn't look like it. All right, let's make him work. Let's run the dang pitch count up and get him out of the ball game so that... Heck yeah! That's a start. A 7-pitch at bat, and he takes him deep to start off the ball game. Austin Hayes has been on fire the last couple of weeks. He's got that average up. That's now 6 home runs. Francisco Lindor doesn't like it. Nobody likes it except the Baltimore faithful. That was just awesome. That is a perfect start to the ball game. Draw out a pretty good at bat and then take him deep. Man, that was awesome. Now, we can't obviously expect that trend to continue, but that's something to build off of. It's a pretty good cut right there. Maybe a little bit late, but a couple things I actually want to point out is 3 straight high fastballs. I did adjust the sliders. I moved the contact and the timing up a skosh, moved the power down, back kind of in line to what you would consider normal. I think it might be 1 step up from usual. But the bottom line is, let's take a look at our starting lineup because we got some guys that are swinging the bat really well. The top of the order through Trey Mancini are all getting the job done. Now Santander, the average is down, but the power numbers are up. Ruiz has been swinging a hot bat. Urias we don't really expect a ton out of. And then Chance Cisco is hitting the ball well. So our offense has been pretty solid. Montcastle hitting .333 with 8 dingers already. He's an early contender to be playing in Colorado in July in the All-Star game. But I was getting ready to say, I've been to Citi Field. I went there a couple of years ago for a work event. Went to a ball game there, box seat type scenario.
You know,
And it's a nice stadium.
Decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's
not in the greatest part of town, but
and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see
it's
a
nice
few players,
ballpark.
Not only from the offensive guys,
all of
but
the
maybe
new
the guy on the
ballparks
mound
in
as
general
well. He needs to be a little
seem
bit
to be
more
pretty darn
consistent.
nice. Now, there's one that I don't have any desire to go to, and it's Miami. I get the sense that the stadium just doesn't really feel like it's, you know, the traditional baseball feel, and the fans there are just so indifferent that I can imagine that the atmosphere just sucks. So you probably won't see me going to a game in Miami anytime soon. Unless I'm down there for work and I need something to do, they're in town, and they're playing somebody that I kind of care about. Maybe then, but that's about it. Oh, get through. Dang it! Not the way we wanted to end the inning, but he hung a curve, and I picked it up, was just a little bit late on it, but almost snuck it through the middle for a base hit. That would have been awesome. Probably would have been first and third with just one out. So Jonathan VR starting off against John Means, who, if you are a baseball follower, you would have seen yesterday, he pitched a no-hitter. And the only runner to reach base was a dropped third strike. That has never happened before in the history of baseball. So, like, nobody got on base by means of a hit, error, or hit by pitch. You know, basically the only guy that got on struck out, but the ball got away from the catcher, qualified technically as a wild pitch. And that's the only runner that they got. And then I can't remember if they caught him stealing or if he got a double play to finish him off, to you know, basically face the minimum in the ball game. So dealing in real life, and he starts off this one with a strikeout, so that's cool. He has pitched very well for us so far. Like I said, the last outing that he had, he got, I think he gave up a 3-run homer in the first inning, and then he settled down and went like 7 innings and only gave up 3 or 4 runs. So there is Lindor hitting 244. Hasn't been that sharp for them, but this offense can do some damage. There's no question about that. So Means is going to have to be on his game.
At the end of the day, they say solos won't kill you, but that 2-3 run bomb when the game's on the line, that'll push you away.
Pretty darn good against lefties,
to get on
too.
base and keep this first inning alive.
Let's go to the curve here.
The 1-0 home. Is a curveball swung on and missed.
It was kind of an early release there, and I thought maybe it would result in a hanger, but it did not. Let's go back to the fastball.
That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Dang it. He's going to have to be sharp with his fastball in this one.
2 out, nobody on.
I can't be, you know, having to put the ball over the...
Oh,
man! I'm going to a slider here. I'm not giving in to him 3-1.
This is just what he's looking for. He loves to
What?
the counts in his favor like this.
Blue, what do you want from me? Holy crap. And then we get Pete Alonso in the midst of a 12-game hitting streak. I'm not starting him with a changeup. I don't want to be behind in the count. So we throw the fastball, and he misses anyway. He's struggling with his command right now, guys. I mean, that's not even close.
Hey, you want to talk about
I'm going to go talk to him.
This guy's been
I know it's early, but we're going to try and settle him down here.
2 great takes.
Need him to get his focus.
The pitcher, just go ahead and challenge him.
Oh, gosh, that was trouble. I'm just off with my timing. All right, he was out in front of that. Let's go back to the changeup. Nice! That helps that he chased it, because didn't want to be behind 3-1, and now we got him on a rocking chair.
They call it the
He's been in
great
front of 2
equalizer
pitches in a
for
row.
reason.
Here now the 2-2.
No!
The opposite way.
That's good hitting.
Down, and the inning continues.
So now it's Lindor, and we're at risk of another 3-run homer here by John Means. And we cannot afford to give that run right back, especially not more than 1 run. We did the job of getting ahead of Jake DeGrom with our ace on the hill, and now he's laboring here. This is bad.
The set and the 2-0.
Okay.
Swung on and missed.
The problem is I need another strike here. We've got to get it to 2-2. Get him. Man, that was hit hard. But we escaped danger. Maybe he gets settled in now and give me 6 or 7 innings and keep it, you know, one or less runs, and we have a chance. But if he goes out there and has an off day, you might as well just forget winning this game.
If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs
outside,
up and in, I can't imagine.
Pick that one up really well.
Bats today, but he's going to open up
let's
that
look for that
down
curve.
away with the soft stuff later in the game.
Ah, slider, man. That is just filthy. Come on, baby.
Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder
well,
is on
I mean,
the move.
I'm just stuck having to protect.
The first out.
This guy throws so hard that you don't have a lot of time to get a read. And when you're down to 2 strikes,
Rio Ruiz to the plate now.
I'm always a swing first mentality when I've got 2 strikes. I do not want to go down looking. So I will end up chasing a lot of bad pitches with 2 strikes. That's just part of my approach. You know, that's the downside to it. Is you might not necessarily strike out looking very often, but you will look bad on a lot of pitches as a result. So kind of a double-edged sword. Ah, freaking changeup. Let's not let him double up on that. He's thrown 2 changeups already. Nope. Popped up. Man, look at the PCI on that, though. Good swing timing, and it's in the freaking circle. And he pops it straight up. Although, that was Rio Ruiz, who does not have very good contact ratings against righties. So, I kind of understand it. But, like, what's the point of the PCI if I square it up like that and it's still a pop-up? Like, what's that about?
But he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now.
Ah!
The kind of pitcher you want to let
Out
get
front.
into a groove out there.
Behind 0-2 now.
Slider, nope. This is trouble.
And
there, and then it's slider up.
Unceremonious fashion on a
dang it!
miss at a ball.
Come on, John Means. I need you to get locked in, and I need you to get the pitch count under control. And that's not how you start. God, I just have no feel for the timing right now on his release.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
All right, come on. Get him
I still believe in my heart
with a
the best
curve
pitch
right
is a well-executed fastball.
Just get a
down the
comeback
way.
or
Exactly
routine
what
here.
that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Come on, baby.
Okay,
so there's a massive shift on here that we need to
Hey,
consider.
that's just a great mix of
Let's go to the
pitches right there.
changeup.
That's what this guy's going to do if he's
Try and get him to roll over one.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will
Slider.
continue. 2-2
Come
one
on,
more time.
get him here. How do you lay off of that? Are you kidding me? All right, we're going fastball in.
Another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be
And we,
walking a guy in any
God, that's not the start that we needed. Let's get a one-pitch double play. I want this ball over the freaking plate. Did he get him? Yes! Yeah! Oh my gosh, that was a rocket. But that's a chance I was willing to take. I wanted him to put the ball in play and hope for a double play. And it worked. So I'd rather be lucky than good. But now you need to make it pay off and get out of this inning, have the pitcher due up next to start the next inning. And there it is. Okay. That's a solid inning. I mean, the walk sucks, but then the rest of the inning, we did the job.
set to get his evening at the plate started.
Chance Sisco has been swinging the bat well. Now we've got, dude, what's the? It's Rutschman is in our minor league organization right now, and he's arguably the best catcher on our team, or on our roster. And he's a switch hitter, which I absolutely love. But he's not as strong against righties as he is against lefties. He's not terrible against either, but he's not great against either. He's just kind of average. And he's worse against right-handed pitching. So, or against... Yeah, he's worse against right-handed pitching. So, like, Chance Sisco, I can still use. But I think putting Pedro Severino on the trade block is something that could make sense for us because we have another option there. We could get some value for Severino and make room for Rutschman at the major league level. There are a couple other guys that I would be interested in trading. Freddie Galvis is one of them. He's in the last year of his contract. I did some moves or some stuff with my trade block, which is why I'm telling you this. We basically, oh, come on with this. Basically, we need pitching. I would like a fresh, young shortstop, and then another outfielder.
Man, that's another ugly swing right
so
there.
I updated the trade block,
so mightily to get on base.
And we'll see if anybody makes us a decent offer. The reality is, I don't want to trade away my good young talent because A, I don't have that much of it, and B, like, we've already been rebuilding for a few years, so to keep doing that would be kind of silly. Like, at what point do you stop trading away your young guys and try and build around some of the people that you have in your organization? And I think we're there. So, oh, come on! The freaking pitcher! And you let him get on an error on a routine ground ball. He's not even running hard down the line. And you take your sweet old time and then throw it off the line so that the first baseman doesn't even have a chance to get back to the bat. Unacceptable, man. All right, he was out in front of the changeup. Come on, turn it. You're going to have to hurry. No, not even close. Are you kidding me?
This ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
God, our team is just begging to lose this game.
Strike one to start the at-bat.
Unbelievable. Shouldn't have even thrown it.
Hit out towards second.
And that probably would not have been a double play either. It might have been close, but it wasn't hit all that hard. Now we need to get Dominic Smith to get out of the inning. Let's go to the slider to start it, not the changeup. I'm not real crazy about the changeup when it's lefty versus lefty. I like the changeup lefty versus righty versus trying to throw that breaking ball that comes in on the guy. So here we go. Come on, we want this guy though. We do not want to face Pete Alonso. Come on, man! Tell him, Chance, you got to calm down and you got to throw strikes. This needs to be a strike here. All right, don't throw it into the dugout. Escape danger again. All right, so we're through 3 innings and we have a lead. Now, come on. No way I'm early on a 98-mile-an-hour fastball. Give me a freaking break.
A 1 pitch on its way.
I swear, the game... So, and this kind of makes sense. Like, Jake DeGrom is one of the best pitchers in the game. Like, how do you make that translate in a video game? And some of it is, like, stuff like that, where realistically I did everything right. At least I feel like it. But,
well just to make contact,
you know, you can't have it where Jake DeGrom is getting shelled just because, like, I'm working the controller and I'm just a rock star. So I think they adjust how often there's solid contact or how often it's just a foul ball when it really should have been solid contact kind of stuff. Like, they just throw the timing off just because they feel like they can. Because I was not that early on that fastball. So, whatever. Whatever, MLB the Show.
This guy's been incredibly efficient.
There's that
so
stupid
far this
slider.
Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the pass.
All right, that's probably going to, ooh, that's going to go down as a hit and an error, right?
Second now with one away.
Just goes to show if you're going to throw
nope,
that
they gave him a double.
Away,
that is garbage.
I don't think is the best pitch
Watch
anyway.
this. Second baseman.
Out of the zone and let
I mean, that's a bad hop, but then here,
with this one, it started out on the corner,
no.
so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate.
That's, I'm having a hard time scoring that as a double.
And here's the big right-handed power.
Get to third. Hurry.
Way outside and he can't
oh, man, he almost threw that away down the line. Now we've got a chance for a sac fly to score him.
Well, he has nobody to blame,
and we've got our four-hitter at the plate. So this is big.
All sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to
execute
pitches even better.
I don't want a walk, though, because it just sets up the freaking double play.
2-0 pitch on the way.
Outside. Let's look for the fastball down.
In scoring position and count leverage in your
just
favor.
Trying to get a strike over. Nope.
Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's.
I mean, it's hard to complain about a walk,
Three of those pitches were
but that's actually probably kind of smart pitching. Because now you set up the double play, which would get you out of the inning. Ah! Dang it!
With one out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run
Look for the change
It's a little risky,
Come on.
but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
Get fair!
Off
the screen, it was fair.
Behind 0-2 now.
Gonna try and look for that change. Oh, kick away. I probably could have gone to second, but I'm not good at just advancing one of the runners. It takes me a second to think about that. All right, take away the curve here, or the slider, down and in. Nope. Curve down and in. That is just filthy, man. And now we need a base hit to score the run. So the walk didn't matter too much, but now he's got a good matchup against Ruiz, who just doesn't hit righties very well. He's got pop. All right, missed opportunity. But, hey, they've missed some opportunities, and we're winning. So somebody needs to tell John Means that if they don't score, we win. So just go out there and keep throwing up zeros, baby.
4, 5, and 6 coming up.
How hard can it be?
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
Slider. This is dangerous. I want him to be chasing this here. That's what I'm talking about.
And now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
And now a curve. Make sure you miss down. Do not miss in the zone. That's okay. Now I'm going fastball down and away. Although he hit that ball into right field last time. Probably not the best idea. Change up.
2-2.
Come on with this. It's got to be outside, man. Slider. Uh-oh. God.
Foul right side.
Foul. Look at the TV behind the backstop there. What's with that? Burnt him with the fastball in. That's a dangerous pitch to Pete Alonso. All right. But he's at 51 pitches, 52 pitches, and he's only got one out in the fourth. So this is the kind of day where, you know, we're not like, holy crap, he made that look hard. We're not getting 8 innings out of him here. It's just, you know, we'd be lucky to get 7 at this rate, and 7 scoreless might be a lot to ask.
The left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. And he lays
it's a good start right there.
For the first strike.
Now,
hey, it's a game of execution.
Slider.
If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Okay.
And low, it's a ball and a
how does
strike.
he hit lefties?
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Conforto behind the ball and 2 strikes.
And now, curveball. No, I want a curve. And let's try and throw it for a strike. Make him put the ball in play.
Swing and a miss.
There we go.
Ball, and that's how the inning
That was a good inning, and that was in the heart of their lineup. So now they'll have the bottom of the order due up in the 5th. So if I can get through it without much trouble,
here comes the first pitch.
we're most of the way through a very good, what would be a very good start. So
very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like
things
that.
are going pretty well, but we've got to get pressure on. We've got to keep the pressure on DeGrom here. He's at 59 pitches.
He's been so effective in this
Still, you know, just starting the 5th inning. So
one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and
just missed it with the PCI.
When that's the case, your chances of getting a
But
good pitch to
we
hit
put the ball in play.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Cisco.
I mean, when you look at like where we're at in our lineup and where they are going to be in their lineup next inning, these pitchers have pretty much gone, you know, back and forth, pitch to pitch, basically. I mean, it's been fun to watch this pitcher's duel, even though both of them have kind of labored a little bit.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
Guess who tipped
Curve
their hand
down.
sitting all
Nope.
over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Low.
2 balls and 2 strikes. The count to Chance
I'm going to
Cisco.
try and just stick with this
We just saw a
curve
fastball
down.
right there. I would not be
And
shocked
in.
if he tries to get this guy
Nope.
to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Good
And
hang.
fouls this one off.
I'm going to have to be a little bit
1 run, 2
defensive,
hits,
so I'm going to be
and 2
late on
Baltimore
that dang
errors thus
fastball.
far.
Outside.
3
Good.
down.
Well,
Work
you
and
don't see
walk,
it all
baby.
that often, but
Let's go
this
curve
might be a
just
good
down,
time
not
for a
down and
3-2
in.
change. If he can
Nope.
locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Get through.
Chopped up the middle.
That's a good at bat,
Over to
though.
first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Solid at bat. Now we've got the pitcher at the plate. We're just going to try and work
Now
the
to the
count.
plate, the pitcher, John
We'll have him
Means.
around 72 pitches
First pitch of
2
the AB
times
on
through
its
the
way.
lineup, which is basically
Low, 1-0.
4 pitches per batter faced, which is pretty solid. If you're at that number or higher, you're making a
Ball
guy
and
work
strike
for
to
the most
Oriole
part.
hurler.
Because like even if he were to go 3 up, 3 down every single inning, he's still throwing 12 pitches an inning, which is, you know, that's a good number. But if you're getting guys on base,
No offer on
that
one.
number
2
goes
balls
up,
and a strike.
obviously. All right, 2-1, looking for a fastball down. All right, just take, unless it's right down the middle.
Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to
All right, now we take,
Well,
because
he
even
really
if it
needs
is
to
right
make
down the
this guy
now,
swing the
actually,
bat
if,
right
okay,
here. He's not the type
definitely
of hitter you
taking
wanna dance
3-1 with
around
the pitcher.
And he lays off
Walks
here.
him.
It's ball 4.
Oh, come on,
And
make
it's
it
really
hurt.
cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing
You
pitcher.
gotta find a gap here, Austin Hayes.
Ready now for Baltimore.
Means runs okay
Launched one
for
over
a
the
pitcher,
wall back in
so
the
a ball in
opening
the
frame.
gap
1-0
could
the
score
count.
him. You never want to have your pitcher dealing with a close play at the plate, though.
Looked like a slider
Run the
perhaps,
bases,
but it missed
so
badly, and it's 2-0.
Not
Not
even close
ideal
with the
to send him
1-0.
in that
He needs to get
scenario,
back in his zone,
but I wanna
be
win this game.
careful. Work the clock.
Get out of here!
This is hit high in the
Oh,
air toward left
missed
center.
it. Dang
And
it!
as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around.
That's all right.
behind him
It's
as
a good
that
inning.
ends the inning. Orioles leave. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi
All right.
Walkney.
John Means, this is a
Set now for the
huge
bottom
inning,
of the
my man.
5th.
I need
Joining
you
in
to
is
get
the
the job
veteran
done.
outfielder, Kevin Pillar.
Kevin Pillar is not much of an offensive threat. I don't think he hits righties or lefties all that. Well, he hits lefties okay. Dang it. So, there are no easy outs in this lineup.
Called strike at the knees.
Especially when your
Evens the count
defense
at
just
1-1.
throws it away when it looks like you're going to get an easy out. Which my defense has been known
In
to
front of the
do.
changeup,
Time?
and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
All right, we got 2 strikes. He was out in front of a changeup. Let's go curve Just get it down.
It's
a really good pitch. I wanted it a little bit lower.
He hasn't
now I'm going fast. I like the fastball up and away. Here. It's going to look like the same pitch. Frozen. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Perfect location on that pitch. And look at this. He's got his name up there among the league leaders in ERA. And he's improving on that with this outing so far. So now James McCann, I know, hits lefties pretty well.
James McCann next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Yeah.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Even DeGrom can hit for a pitcher. What the heck, guys? You don't get any at-bats off in the majers, but especially with a lineup like this where all the way up and down, everybody's going to be a threat to put the ball in play with some authority. All right, he was really late on that. I'm going to try and get him overcompensating and get him out in front of this slider down and in.
Oh, as the slider dips below
that's good pitch recognition there.
Classic back foot slider right
now
there.
I'm going right back in there, but with a straight fastball. Boom.
Layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
And a full count for James McCann.
Don't be afraid to walk him here.
Something has to
because you got the pitcher on deck.
Right side, hit hard.
All right. He earned it. That was a good at bat. I mean, a really good at bat. Watched a couple of really good pitches.
Yeah, man, he's locked in.
All right, is he going to bunt here?
So as long as he can get back in that groove,
let him swing. He's 1 out.
Worry too much about it.
It's a double play waiting to happen. So
0-1, here it comes. And that's
all right.
The other way out to left.
He didn't hit into the double play like we would have hoped. But Means is now at 70 pitches, so he's probably, if he can get a quick out here, 2 more innings is definitely doable. And there it is. So 71 pitches through 5 innings, and he's held them scoreless. He is doing the job. And, you know, if you look at our stats across the board, our team has been, our starting pitching has been pretty solid. Our bullpen has been shaky. And we've lost several close games. And a lot of them were games where we got the lead, and then the bullpen blew it. Or we fell behind early and then just never could quite come all the way back. But we've been close in a lot of our losses, which really hurts because, you know, if you win 5 or 6 of those games, you've got one of the best records in the American League. Get past the right field.
But he can't bring it down.
It's all right. This is potentially a steal situation with Jones on first. He's got good speed and decent base running skills. So if we get a good count to run on, we're going to do it. That doesn't help. Because now is the scenario where he might think about a pitch out. Picked a curve and hit it right at him. Dang it. That's twice in 2 innings that I picked the pitch, squared it up for the most part, but just didn't put it in the right place.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
There's the pitch out I was talking about.
But nothing's going on.
All right, let's get fastball away. Nope.
Not
2-0.
Pitch taken for a ball.
That can be one of the
let's look fastball up and away. Now take, because all right, now it's 3-0, and I can take another pitch. But I want a fastball up. Nope. Nope. Wow. Wow. How is that not a strike? All right, so Santander or Santander, fastball away. Nope. Hanging, but inside. Okay. So he's getting up there with his pitch count now to where that's an issue.
It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now
worth keeping an eye on, at least. So, all right, curve down, maybe.
First, 1 gone.
Nope. Ah!
Ball and 2 strikes.
God, I had to have just missed that. Yep, just a touch under it. Got to take away the curve.
1-2. A little bounce.
Nice pitch and a good job to fight it off.
I'm shocked
Man.
he was even able to foul that one away. Now he's got to set his sights back over the heart of the plate and maybe be ready for something inside.
Nope, that's a double play.
To second base.
You got to hurry.
There's one.
All right.
But not in time.
They were a little slow with that turn. Keeps the inning alive for Rio Ruiz, who has definitely had some clutch hits for us so far this year. 7 home runs and a couple of them were big ones. So, oh my goodness, would another one here be huge? Changeup? Nope. Late. Oh crap.
I don't blame the batter.
Taking away the curve down.
Right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them.
No, he did not. No, he did not.
Swing that time. They'll appeal it down to third.
I barely touched the button. But that's one of those where the freaking animation sometimes gets you.
On the stretch, the 1-2.
Just a little late with the PCI. Come on.
The set and the 1-2.
Ah, changeup. Dang it. But that might be the end for Jake DeGrom. I bet you they send him back out there to start the next inning, but if we get a guy on, he's done. This is a big inning, though. 2, 3, 4 due up for them. If Means can navigate this one and not need 20 pitches to do it.
Oh my gosh, dude.
This is a get-me-over slider here, which could be a mistake.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
I was a little bit off with the pitch release, but not bad.
If he can continue spinning it like that,
fastball in.
Fine.
Come on. Get a ground ball to second.
All even now, 2-2.
He was early on that, so he's getting a changeup here.
Into the windup and the pitch.
There we go. All right.
And that's out number 1.
Now, this matchup here is big because if I can get him, I can pitch Alonso a little bit carefully. The problem, one out, or one pitch, and we got him. The problem right now is it's still one mistake pitch from this game being tied, or worse. So I don't want to walk a guy because then it's a 2-run homer if I make a mistake pitch. So while I can pitch Alonso, that is huge right there. Thank you, Blue. Look at that pitch count. After the first inning, those are very solid numbers.
So far, hitting nearly
all right,
all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful.
I think we can get him expecting something off speed.
Fastball swung on.
That is a huge inning.
Second time here tonight.
John Means, this guy, he's putting up Cy Young-like numbers. The problem is he's, what, 2 and 5 or something because we can't get him any run support. But his statistics have been freaking awesome. And we did chase Jake DeGrom after just 6 innings. That is massive. Gives us a chance to face the bullpen. 93, 80, and a 75-mile-an-hour shortstop. 93 is going to seem pretty slow compared to the speed that we have been seeing.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Freaking slider.
Timing a little off on that one. So
2 hangers in a row. Dang it.
Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive
and then he goes to the changeup after I've adjusted my strategy to look for the slider. Come on, man.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses.
Dang it.
The first out of the inning.
Well, you gotta love
he put some extra gas on that one. He had it 95.
If he can learn to harness that and work in his
we should probably pinch hit
stuff,
here.
he's going to have a really nice career on the mound.
Although,
not everyone is gifted
how does he
with
hit
a fastball
lefties?
like that.
Chance Cisco stands in for the
Really
third time
bad.
now as he takes a
So,
look at a ball.
yeah,
It's 1-0.
We're going to do it because even with the pitcher on deck, if I get a hit here, I can bunt.
Pinch hitter to try and make an impact with one away.
And I suck at bunting. But if I don't get a hit, then there's 2 outs, and I'm just going to let him hit for himself because he's going out there in the 7th anyway. So I don't want to pinch hit for my pitcher. I might as well try and get somebody on base and see if we can't make an inning out of this.
Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now.
3-1.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been
taking away the changeup down. Sit on that fastball. Let's go.
I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where this
another freaking changeup.
And it's up to a 3-2 count now.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now.
Missed it. I know I was under it too.
Do you sit changeup?
Dang it.
Or do you stay with the heater?
Another full count pitch home.
What was wrong with that swing? Under it. I swear I moved that PCI. Ooh, okay, so that's the changeup, 83 miles an hour.
Pulls this one in the air out to
Get
left.
over his head.
And that'll take care of the pinch hitter
Come on,
here for
man.
round number 2.
It's a good at bat off the bench.
Now here's the pitcher, John Means.
So the game was smart enough to just let him hit. Sometimes they'll come in and be like, hey, you might want to hit for your pitcher here. It's like the dude's throwing a shutout, and he's still got several. He's got like probably 20 pitches left in the tank. So don't give me this nonsense about pulling him for a pinch hitter with 2 outs.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
And that's a swinging strike 3.
Oh, hey!
Right past him.
Wouldn't you know it? So both pitchers have reached on errors. Oh, how awesome. Wait, Hayes does not hit lefties well.
Started the game with a leadoff home run.
But do I have a better option? I mean, Mullins, so he's 40 and 51. Mullins, let's give Mullins a chance. Well, actually, no, because he's not even that good defensively. So, yeah, you know what? Yeah, we're going to do it. Let's mix it up here. Austin Hayes, you're going to yield to Cedric. The dude can fly. He doesn't have an arm, but he's a decent center fielder. So, basically, it's just a coach's gut right here. We'll see if it pays off. But I don't second guess myself with stuff like this. If I make the decision, we made the decision. So you'll never know what would have happened otherwise. So you just live with it.
First with 2 gone.
Come on, baby. Change up down. Nope.
And it's fouled away.
A little late there. So I got to be ready for that fastball if it's not the changeup, and then just adjust to the other stuff.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Outside.
And he lays off a pitch outside
No.
as they draw even at 2-2.
Still looking for that changeup down. Not even close.
In the dirt here.
All right, now the pitcher goes in motion, and if Mullins just find a gap, buddy, score that runner from first.
He's set. Here's the 3-2.
God, that was a pitch to hit. He just, why is my contact circle that tiny? I mean, look how tiny his contact thing is. Or maybe that's like the power circle or whatever. Whatever, it doesn't matter.
1 left for the Orioles.
We didn't get on.
Will remain in the game.
Still 1-0.
Take over at
And in another position to lose another freaking nail biter because we can't score runs.
Now here's the first offer.
Why do I do this to myself, guys?
No balls and a strike to count.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Man, you got to swing.
Ball 1 as he lays off below
1-1. We're going fastball in, but I'm not bringing it up.
1-2.
All right, now it's 1-2. What's he calling for? A slider? Yeah. I'm good with that.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Yes! Yes! John Means, baby. Dealing. He means business. Start him with a slider. All right. Now, fastball down and in. Good pitch. Curve.
Borderline
I
pitch
like
right
it.
there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that.
Get there, get there, get there.
Doesn't give him more
Get him.
as well.
Nice. That's big. Man, he's only at 87 pitches. I could send him back out there at least to start the 8th at this point.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system.
He's still locating pretty well.
He gets the 2 strikes in this spot.
So
has to put the ball in play.
I don't feel like
he's
at the point where I pull him just because he's running out of gas.
To do a little bit more, but so far so good.
Get it, get it, get it. Gotta hurry. There you go. I think we can get him back out there to start the 8th. They should be at the bottom of their order again. So he's in a position to get me through 8 innings. And when that's your ace out there, you ride him, man.
Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike.
Not the pitch that I wanted to see to start the at-bat. Come on. Crap. I knew it was up.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt.
Oh, that was filthy.
From the east-west we came up
Stupid.
playing.
Throw on to first, he's in time to get him.
It was swinging at that second pitch that killed me. But that one was ugly. I just didn't pick up the break and chased an absolutely terrible pitch. Outside. Ooh, got the call, baby. That helps. Come on, Ryan. Outside again.
Wide, 2-0.
All right, he's going to need to bring one in here. Is he going to just try and get cute with a changeup? Maybe. Let's be ready for it. Nope.
3-0 now.
Wow, Blue.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right
Wow.
now.
I mean,
If I'm on the mound, I want
both
this
of
guy up right
those
now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
are really good backdoor sliders, and he doesn't give them either of them.
That one's in there, 3-1.
Man, this pitcher
Now,
is on right
3
now.
and
Pounding
1.
the zone, attacking
Changeup.
these hitters.
Nope.
He's making it look easy.
Oh, freaking two-seam action. I got on top of it. All right. Trey Mancini getting home run number 10 right here. He's also having potentially all-star season type numbers
Hey,
so
love
far.
the pitcher
The
attacking the
homers
zone right here. He knows he's
approaching
got a
double
patient
digits
hitter at the
already.
plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
pretty solid. Get through. Yes. I mean, he's got 9 home runs through 35 games. Which, I mean, that's a pace for like about 40 home runs.
Yeah, watch
That's
your lips right there, Dan.
pretty good.
Sent it back right where it came from.
All right, Anthony.
Next to hit is Anthony Santander. No hits in 3 tries
221
so far.
with 7
He struck out
dingers
once.
now for him.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
All right.
Power in a fastball
Now,
that time at 94
let's
for strike 1.
sit on a slider down
This is
and
why
in.
pitching is so
Don't
difficult.
know why.
You're cruising along to give
feeling
up a
it.
hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
It was the slider, but it was down and away.
Mancini.
Now I'm going to sit on a changeup, and if it's not the changeup down, we look for a fastball. Under it. God, been under it so much. I probably should have action in the bullpen, but we'll start that as soon as we get out here to start the 8th inning.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in
And let's get both of our setup guys stretching as possible.
Stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just
Come on,
north
baby.
of 95 plus.
One
Stuff
more
diving
inning
over the plate.
here.
It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
Although, honestly,
and he fires in a
I
strike
wouldn't
this time
be
to make it 1 ball and
too
1
opposed
strike.
to sending him back out there for the 9th. If we're in that part, I think their number 2 hitter is a lefty. and then Dominic Smith is a lefty. So
drilled to the right side. Oh,
there we go.
It's there. He got him.
Helping him out.
Jose Martinez.
All right, Jose Martinez can mash, can he not? Yep. Oh, crap. Let's start him with a fastball.
Third baseman hugging the line.
Severino wanted a curve. Now I'll go to the curve, and now he wants the fastball. Uh-oh.
Bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Why would you want a backdoor slider on 2-0? Dude!
It'd be great right here if he was able to work.
It's amazing it's 1-0 because this umpire has squeezed both pitchers. So,
you maybe
all right,
get
3-1.
game where all the guesswork goes out
this
the
is
window.
his one
This
chance here to do damage. And he took it. That's a good pitch, though. All right, he wants a changeup, and that's exactly what I was thinking.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on
yes.
his way. If he can
No, it looked like a strike anyway. Where was that pitch located? Show me. Oh, just off the plate. Crap. All right, so let's.
Towards the end of the ball game, this is set up perfectly right now.
Paul Fry, I want to warm up. It's time. This is the situation where I think it makes sense to go ahead and pull him. So, but what we want to do is do the mound visit to give him that extra time. And now, who do we have on deck? I don't think the double switch here makes sense. I think we're kind of in the middle of our lineup.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to
but
the
he
mound.
pitched well.
And we're going to see a pitching change.
He is responsible for the runner on first, and Paul Fry has not been sharp. Walks have been his issue. So let's get a feel for his timing, because if command is that bad, we can't go into this. All right, I think I got it. Let's do one more pitch. Throw a change up here. Yep, we got it. Come on. No speed at first, so we don't really have to worry about the steal.
Jonathan Villar is at the plate as he watches ball one.
Hey, if you know an umpire has a tight zone, as a hitter, you tighten your zone as well.
Just missed again.
No reason to go after the borderline pitches unless
you got to throw a strike here.
2-0 pitch on the way.
Get that! Dang it! This is not what we needed. And that's what happens when you fall behind 2-0. The guy is just going to sit on a fastball. You're lucky he didn't do more than that with it. Now, McNeil is not a power threat, but a great contact hitter. So, this is where, how does he, I don't know how fast he is, but man, would a double play be awesome.
You know, some guys just
I'm going to challenge him
the
up.
trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They
All
like
right.
to calibrate the
Now
speed,
go to the
maybe
slider, and let's
break.
get a double play to end the
They
inning.
want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
That's way too much of the plate right there.
Swing and a liner.
That could be it.
Second for one on the first
Yes!
double play.
Freaking know it. So now at least I know that John Means had a scoreless outing, which that's really darn good. Now we can sit him down, and let's get David Robertson up. Now I'm not going to put him into the ball game to start the inning or to start the ninth because I want Fry to pitch to Dominic Smith. Now what does Betances throw? 94, 83, 87. So 94 mile an hour fastball, and then he's got like basically a curve and a sweeping curve, right? Or knuckle curve and a slurve, which will look about the same. One's going to have a little bit more downward movement and be a little bit slower. So that's the one that we will sit on.
One of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game.
No, he did not.
That's when he
Dang
is
it.
best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you.
Come on with this!
You even have some mess that you put on
Boy, I'll tell you what, I'm glad that I gave myself more contact on the sliders, because that sure has resulted in absolutely nothing.
First offering on its way.
I mean, how many times have I just barely missed it with the PCI, or actually been right on it and still not managed to even get a hit out of it?
And a fastball here that's taken
Like, come
for ball
on. Fastball away. He's working him up and away. Now he's going to try and bring it down and into the zone. There it is.
Swing and a liner.
Get over his head. Off the glove. That was kind of weird. All right, Severino. Let's try and work the count and get ahead to put the hit and run on. And now that I think about this, we've got the pitcher spot on deck, so I'm not going to have the option of leaving Fry out there. So just be ready, David Robertson. I don't know where I'm going to put him in, because I might do a double switch situation. But we'll see. Fastball away. Nope.
Strike to even the count. 1-1.
All right. Now I'm going to look for the slurve down and away. Okay. Now, here we go. It's going to be 2-1. We're putting him in motion. He's got decent speed. Took a little extra lead there. He doesn't have it stolen. And dang it! He got a terrible jump. And then I swing and miss. Not to look at where I put the PCI. Look where the PCI was. It can't get a whole lot worse than that. And part of it was I was looking at what was going on with my runner instead of paying attention to the pitch.
About a waste pitch on 2-2.
We're looking for the curve down and away. Nope.
Close. I don't know anyone.
Get through. All right. Well.
Throw. Got him. What a play.
Well, I can leave Fry in the game here.
Dominic Smith.
That's the only sugarcoating there, is that
3 outs away from being shut out.
I can leave him in to hopefully just get Dominic Smith, and then we bring in David Robertson. And I swear to all that is holy, if he walks this guy or gives up a home run, I'm going to lose my mind.
Here's the 1-1.
Like, you're in there for one reason. Get this guy out. Get it done.
Swing and a hot shot.
No!
And I believe your tying run's going to be in scoring position right away.
And he's going to
down for extra bases. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Freaking believable.
With the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a pinch runner as they try to get a little more speed out there. Finally, a little something for him to get
we're just going to put him in.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat.
Because he's only pitching this inning at most.
To produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the
This
outfield
just sucks.
scores. Then who knows what
We're going to lose
they
this
can get
game.
on. Got to take it one good at bat at a time.
After all of that work,
the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
great pitching the entire game. I leave him in to face one batter in the ninth, and he gives up an opposite field double against a dead pole hitter. Ugh. Now I need strikeouts, plain and simple. Like, I need a strikeout right here.
He's set. Here it comes. Pete Alonso swings and misses there.
It's a good start. He was early on that, so yep, he is getting a slider.
Robertson, not a big sample size, 0 for 1.
Come on, Blue! The game is on the line. You need to get your act together. Cutter. All right. We got him where we want him here, but the reality is,
He's on second with nobody out.
I want this. Oh God, we're going back to the slider. He located it well last time, and that time. Now I got him leaning outside. I'm going to the 4-seam up and in.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the one.
Good night. That's what I'm talking about. Sit down.
We've written a K next to his name in this.
All right. Now
that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor.
I really want to set up a double play. He doesn't have a good pitch to. I'm going to start him with a knuckle curve down
the
and
first
away.
pitch. In the dirt.
Get him.
Throw will go to third.
You got to be kidding me.
Third is the possible tying run.
Now they could try a squeeze.
The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Come on with this.
1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game.
Can you throw a backdoor cutter for a strike?
And a very low
wow.
strike there.
You're going to blow all those other calls and then give me that?
This is a situation.
The problem now is I can't just bury one in the dirt because
and from the offensive standpoint,
it risks the runner coming in to score. How is he taking on that pitch?
Francisco Lindor.
Oh, goodness
Hey,
gracious.
this offense has this closer
Slider.
trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know.
That is massive. Come on, get the job done here.
Show.com.
Holy shitballs. What just happened? I don't know how much I didn't record, but I just signed off and then did what I thought was stopping the recording, and it started the recording. So I don't know where we missed, but I'll show you the box score because I'm not going back and playing this game again. It was a freaking awesome game. Austin Hayes hit a home run to start off the game. We did not score the rest of the way. We put together 5 hits and 4 walks. We only struck out 7 times. And then John Means pitched one heck of a game. 2 hits and 3 walks. And he labored in the first inning. It was his worst inning. But then he put together a phenomenal start. Fry came in, closed out the 8th. I left him in to start the 9th inning. And he gives up a double that hit the foul line down the third base line. And then David Robertson comes in with a runner already in scoring position and nobody out. Gets back-to-back strikeouts of Pete Alonso and Francisco Lindor, and then gets a ground ball to third to end it. So, phenomenal game for us. If you look what we did against DeGrom, I'll show it to you again here. Well, actually for the first time, because I mentioned it earlier, but then I realized I wasn't recording. 6 innings, 3 hits, 4 walks. He only struck out 4, so we did a really good job against him. We were putting the ball in play. We only had a couple of really, what I would say maybe 1 or 2 bad at-bats against him. And then, we couldn't get it done against their bullpen, but it's a win. And, the Mets were 22-12 coming in, so bottom line is the team played well, we picked up a victory, and that will do it for this episode. So hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, comment below, and we will see y'all next time.
Here we go.